Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be unboxing the second mini album from ZEROBASEONE, Melting Point. I am super excited. I have all versions in front of me, including a member Digipack. I'm a little bit late on my unboxing, and that is just because my copies got held up with USPS. They were just really delayed in delivering. Thank you for that. Like, I know we're gearing up to be in the holiday season, but like a 2-week delay is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. But, you know, whatever, here we are. I'm just happy that they made it and I can finally unbox it because I've been trying my best not to really look at many album spoilers because I really wanted to keep a lot of it to myself, but it has been very hard. I've been wanting to look at the photo cards so badly. I've seen a lot of the pobs and stuff that have been going around, but not so much like the actual album PCs. So I'm excited to see who we pull today and who we get. So let's go ahead and get started. We can look at the pob sets first. So I have 2 sets of pobs here because I ordered my album copies from withmuu, and then I ordered my Digipack versions from Makestar. We're only going to be unboxing jiwoong's Digipack today because by some grace, by some miracle, I ended up pulling jiwoong's from the 3 that I ordered, which I was super happy for. I was really hopeful that that would happen. So I ended up ordering 3 copies from Makestar, so I also got Hanbin's and I got Gunnock's as well. But I only ordered 3 copies because when you order from K-stores, it's usually random unless you get a full member set, you know? So I was like, if I order 3, that gives me like a 3rd chance to like try and pull jiwoong, and thankfully he came through. He came through for me. So that's why I have 3 Makestar pobs, but we're only going to be opening 1 album today. I most likely will be selling these versions because I'm only trying to collect 1 member of ZEROBASEONE, but I've been having some thoughts, but those are very dangerous thoughts. So for right now, we're only sticking to 1 member. So like I said, I'm very thankful jiwoong pulled through for me. So anyway, that's why I have 3 Makestar cards. Let's look at the withmuu ones first. So I should have 3 of these, and I did already see like who is on top of all of my pobs because they were face up. So the first pob that I saw and then I got is also jiwoong, which I was super happy for. I'm not quite sure like how in-depthly I want to collect jiwoong. I obviously want to collect all of his album PCs and like inclusions, but as far as pob wise, I don't really know like my plan yet of like how intensive I'm gonna collect his pobs, but for now I'm thankful that I I have one and I was given one. So here is jiwoong's little cheek squish one. Taere's and wOaH-WoaH-WoAH. So these are super cute, the little cheek squish versions. And then for Makestar is the like little bunny hood ones, and I honestly kind of, now that I've like seen these, I kind of regret like not just getting a full set from Makestar, like a full Digipack set, because I really like these photo cards. It's kind of similar to like the cat headband that was for Youth in the Shade. So I might end up collecting like OT9 for these because I just think they're really cute. But for now, we also have another wOaH PC, and we have Gunnock and Hanbin as well. Hanbin here looks super cute. So those were my pop sets, a nice good variety, I would say. So let's go ahead and get started. We will start with the Fairytale version first. Alright, so unfortunately mine is like a little bit dirty on the corners for some reason, so eventually I may get a second copy that hopefully like isn't dirty or like has stuff on the corner of it. That's kind of the hard thing with like white albums, is they're like very prone to getting stuff on it. But I do really enjoy the cover. I think out of all of the 3 cover designs, this one is my favorite. I really love the like snow rose prince concept. I think that this one is. So here's what that looks like. And then I'm not really sure if you'll be able to tell like with my lights and stuff, but like the melting point and parts of the rose on the cover have this like really pretty like hollow kind of like iridescent look to it. It's really nice. Alright, so each of these versions open up in like a very distinct way. So this one is kind of like a book, so I think it's supposed to open like the book. The other two versions open in like a very different, kind of like more unique fashion. So, ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. I see inclusions like literally right on top. I wonder if I can like flip this over so I can grab the photo book. Does that work? Oh yeah, that works. Okay. I have the keychain. The keychain doesn't really matter because the keychain is the same throughout all the copies, but all right, we did that. So here's the photo book. Wow, this is a really thick photo book. I am used to Skiz photo books because Stray Kids are my ult right now, which by the way, okay, wait, hold on. Let me finish my point really fast. But I was gonna say, like, Stray Kids have had really thin photo books recently, so it's kind of nice to have a nice thick photo book. But this past week, ZEROBASEONE and Stray Kids were promoting at the same time, and all I wanted was so bad was an interaction between those two, because like I said, Stray Kids are my ults and I've become really obsessed with ZEROBASEONE, especially this comeback. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really want them to interact. Like I want them to have like an interaction like on the music stages, or like an interview, or like do like a dance challenge together. I was really holding out for like a dance challenge together for Crush and La 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 La. It hasn't happened. I don't think it'll happen. It makes me sad. But on Music Bank, they actually did have a interview together, and I lost it, y'all. I was so happy. I like bolted out at like 2 a.m. as I'm like watching it, being like, ah, oh my gosh. And it was so cute. They had a cute little like compliment, like back and forth interaction and exchange, and Chan and Jiwoong were like right in front of each other, like they were like back to back, and I was like, oh my gosh, a dream come true. So my like Skizby one heart was like bursting. I was so happy. I really hope that they like have some fun interactions in the future, but for now I am content. Anyway, let's get into the photo book. I just wanted to like point it out because at some point I was probably gonna mention it, and the time frame in which they were gonna have like room to interact was really short because Skiz's like promotion period is only about 2 weeks, and it's been kind of crazy with them, so I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, but it did happen. So anyway, into the photo book now. Yes, I think of the 3 concepts in the photo books, this is probably going to be my favorite. I just really love like a good snowy fairytale ice prince look, which is what this vibe it gives me. But I have been really enjoying this comeback. It's really fun to follow another group, because if you're new here, for the longest time I was just basically a really big Skiz fan. Like I've listened to a bunch of music from a bunch of different groups throughout the years, but proactively I've only really paid attention to Stray Kids and only collected Stray Kids. So it's only within the past 6 months that I've really dived into other groups and started opening other groups' albums and ordering things from them and collecting them. And so it's been really fun to watch them promote this time around and do their comeback season, and they've been doing so well. I'm really happy for them. Wow. These pictures are so beautiful. He looks so good. I love the like Prince aesthetic look, and with the snow too. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then here comes Ricky with just like all of the magicalness that you could ever ask for. I can't believe this man is real. Like, this man is so pretty all the time. Like, it is insane. Like, to the point where it's like, are you real? Like, I've seen Ricky in person. I've been in the presence of Ricky, and I'm still not 100% convinced that he's real, because he is just like always serving, always giving, always so beautiful, always just like sparkling. He is just so handsome and beautiful, and I love that. I love that for him. I definitely think like if I had the means to, like, I would definitely collect Ricky alongside of jiwoong. I'd also collect like Hanbin and Matthew as well. Those are like the bias line for me right now. And I'm really trying hard like not to look at them too closely because the itch to like collect them is there, which is like what I kind of talked about a little bit in the beginning. But I really like want to collect my jiwoong collection first and see how that goes, and then maybe branch out to the other members. But those four are just like, those are my dudes. Those are my guys. But I think all the members, oh my gosh, look at Matthew here. Ah, Matthew in this cute little fluffy hat. He just has like the most adorable smile. I love it. Wow, that is such a pretty photo. Are you kidding me? Taeray is also really, really pretty. I feel like I have like 5 bias markers at this point, but I also really love Taeray. I especially love his singing. I feel like his singing is really, really prominent on the album, and you can definitely tell like when he's singing, and his singing voice is so nice. I really enjoy his voice a lot, and I can tell why they like highlighted him a lot on the album. It makes sense. I do think that like the line distribution is a little wonky. I feel like it's kind of inevitable that some members have really poor line distribution, which is really disappointing. But when it's time for the 3rd mini album or the first full album, I hope the line distribution is just a little bit better. We can only hope. Wow, Gunnig is really, okay, like, at this point, should I even, like, say anything? I was about to say Gunnig is really, really pretty as too. I just, like, am just bias wrecked by this entire group. It's just, they all look so nice. Also, I can't believe that Yujin is only, like, 16 years old. It's kind of crazy. I like, he's just, like, so talented and so young at the same time. And then we have the track list. Okay, so track list. I really, really love this album. I thought this album was really well-rounded for like how short it is. I will say Crush like really took me by surprise because I hadn't listened to any of the teasers beforehand. That's what I do with everyone. I tend to not really listen to the music teasers. So I was not expecting the like noise sound in Crush. Like it really like threw me off, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so different from In Bloom. And like all the rest of the tracks from the previous album, I liked it, but it was just a little bit like, whoa, this is a different sound like automatically. And especially because the like intro, like Melting Point, is so different. Like Melting Point is so like boy crush and like kind of similar to In Bloom, and then you got to Crush and it was like noise, very like percussion, instrumental, heavy sounding, and I was like, whoa! Like I almost feel like Take My Hand could have been like the intro song, and it also could have been like the B-side that they promoted along with Crush, because I feel like tonally those two like really match with one another. Like when you hear Take My Hand, it like takes the ease off of Crush a little bit if you haven't heard them like separately. Like when you hear them back to back, it's like, oh, collectively they make sense. So I feel like Take My Hand, it could have been like the intro and like the promoted B-side. However, I do really enjoy seeing both the like Melting Point stages and the Crush stages. I love how like diverse and different they are. Like Melting Point is like really cutesy and really fun, and then Crush is very like serious idol mode. So I do like that they chose those two songs to promote. I just think like from a more structural level, Take My Hand and Crush make the most sense to like promote back to back. I also feel like Kid Zone fits in super well. It also has like a cool, unique sound, and then Goodnight is just like a super cute like ending to the album. I also like that they named their season's greetings after it. They like announced their season's greetings a couple days ago, and it's like goodnight, sleepy, cozy themed. So I like that so far everything that they've like released and announced is kind of somehow like interconnected with one another. But yeah, I really liked Crush. I think I liked it more on the first listen than I did In Bloom. I wasn't like a hater of In Bloom, but I definitely liked New Kids on the Block way more, and I feel like that could have been their debut track. And it took me a few listens to like finally get into In Bloom, and I like it now. I really love it now. It just took me a bit, whereas like when I listened to Crush, like I said, it took me back because of like the noise, but I'm like used to noise. Obviously, I'm a Skiz fan, so like that's it's in my blood, but I just wasn't expecting it. But I do really enjoy Crush. I think it's a good different sound. It shows like their diversity and like their vocals and like what they can do. So overall, really happy. Think they did a great job. So that was just the first album and photo book. So let me pull everything out and we can look at inclusions. So yes, this was initially what we pulled out, which is, oh, I was expecting the keyring to be on here, but it's just like a little bird. I want to say like it's like a sparrow or like a dove or something, but these are the same all throughout all the albums. It also has like a little film on it, so like it's not scratched up, it just like still has the film on it. But so there's that. I might like actually put this on my keychain, or I mean I might actually put this on my backpack because it's a keychain. It's kind of cute. And then here is the CD. Ooh, I like the CD plate. Everything is gonna be like right here, so I'm trying to figure out how we can best do this. So here is the poster. Wow, this is such a pretty and cute poster. Wow, I'm really tempted to hang this up. I think this is adorable. Look at all of them. It's so cute. I'm just trying to pull anything out at this point. Oh, photo card. Oh, so we got a Gunnick photo card. Super cute. I think I said this in my like collective haul where I got Youth in the Shade, and I also pulled a Gunnick photo card, but I really like his signature. I think his signature is so cute. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So we have Gunnick's photo card, and then yay! We also have Jiwoong's photo card. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, wait. I can't tell. Okay, I got really excited and then I was really like, whoa, hold on. Pump the brakes. What is that? I can't tell like if my card is dirty. Like, I don't know if you can see like this, because it kind of looks like pen marks like when they're smeared. So like I don't know if my card is dirty or it's supposed to look like this. If anyone else has pulled Jiwoong's photo card from the album, is the back kind of smudged like this? I'll put it up like nice and close so you can see. I don't know, because like when I rub it, it doesn't go away, so that makes me think like it's maybe a part of the back, but like also if it is, like they should have cleaned that up, you know? So I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, if you've pulled this photo card, let me know if the back looks a little crazy like that. Either way though, I'm happy. I'm happy I still pulled his. I may buy a new one depending on what the consensus is, but he looks so good here. Wow. Okay. All right. Next, I think this is a postcard. Maybe we should just do this because that's at this point, what else is there to hide? But we got Hanbin. We got Hanbin's postcard. Super cute. Wow. Jiwoong is just blessing me today. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Wow. Okay, so this is like a little mobile. You can like punch these out, and I assume like this is the string that like you can string it on. But yeah, you like punch it out and you can tie them up like a little mobile. It's super cute. Wow, I love that. I love that. So far we're having really immaculate pulls. All right, next we have the loyalty version. Here's what this looks like. This one opens similarly, but oh, okay. I didn't know that like there's gonna be a random thing right here. So we got Teray's little like member postcard here. Very nice. But I was gonna try and point out the like little, because this is like a standee that you can kind kind of do? How do you like show this? It like pops out like this. So this is kind of like a little like frame for the postcard here. Like that. Like that. It's kind of hard to show this like because it's a 3D object, you know, but nice. I do not super love that like it like really creases the front like when you do that. If I was super picky, I might get like another album and just like not fold it like I just did so the crease like isn't as prominent, but it doesn't bother me too badly. So I also really like these little like, I don't know, like paper inserts that you have to pull out. Okay, same thing though, the like inclusions are like right there on top. So let's flip this over and just pull out the photo book. Next photo book. Ooh, this one is the projection concept. I am a really big fan of projection or like image overlay or like shadow photography and concepts. I think you can do so much with them and make them so cool and so unique. So I really loved these concept photos when they were coming out. Like, oh, it's just so pretty. Like, you can do so much. Like, you can have like neon, like actual image projection. You can do like silhouettes. Oh, it's so good. It's kind of the reason why I love the NCT Universe album so much, because they did a really heavy projection and like light concept like that, and I just love that album and that design so much because of those photos. So I'm a really big fan of like stylized photos like this. Like it just, it's so good. And Hanbin here looks amazing. So does my man. Oh my goodness. The all black look really, it really does something. I love how it was like, oh, I love him in like the snowy like prince look. And then I'm like, oh yeah, also he can slay in all black as well. Like he can just pull off anything, honestly. Wow. They truly are like killing it. I have really enjoyed, like I said, I think I mentioned this before, I just like have really enjoyed following this comeback and just seeing all their promotions and like all the things that they're doing. It's been so much fun. I love getting to wake up and go through my like 15 notifications between Twitter and Instagram and just seeing all the new things they post and just like, oh my gosh. First, like, as just like a sidebar, Matthew here looks beautiful, but as the real sidebar, they post so much on Instagram and like all at once. Like the amount of times I've woken up and there are like 10 new individual posts with like at least 3 or more photos in like the carousel is like insane. Like they just post so much, and I get it because like it's a shared group Instagram account, I'm assuming, and they just like are posting all at the same time and making sure everyone's included. But sometimes I'm just like, I open Instagram in the morning and I'm scrolling through my feed and it's just like ZEROBASEONE, ZEROBASEONE, ZEROBASEONE. Oh my gosh, it's ZEROBASEONE again. Like I've gone through 90 pictures at this point because they all have posted it in the middle of the night, and it's just, there is never a lack of content for sure. There is a lack of certain member content sometimes, but in terms of overall content, they're pushing stuff out. I've learned very quickly how questionable wOaH-WoaH-WoaH kind of is as a company in terms of like how they do things and like what they're doing. Also, Ricky here looks amazing. Wow, wow, wow. But yeah, wOaH-WoaH-WoaH-WoaH is an interesting company. They make some interesting choices, I feel like. Wow, he looks so cool. He is just really a beauty to behold. Wow. And Gyubin here as well, looking mighty fine. Wow. God, these pictures are so good. I love all the different backgrounds. That's another thing too with like light projection like concepts. You can have infamous number of backgrounds and it all is cohesive because it's all like projection, you know? Easy cohesion. Wow. Wow. I love the butterflies. I think the butterflies are really, really pretty. I really like this, like the thick photo book, but after a while, like, it's a little bit hard to look at all the pictures. Ooh, the units. You can't even really see what's happening on that page here. Interesting. You should never really like put someone in the middle of like photo books or a page, like for that reason. They just like get lost. It just doesn't really work like that. Cute. I liked that photo book. That was like, all the photo books I think are gonna have my seal of approval. I think I'm gonna like all of them, to be honest. All right, so inclusions is the, again, paper CD case. Here is the CD plate. Okay, so for our inclusions, like we already saw, we got Tere's like random member postcard. Let me reach in here. Oh yeah, here is the keychain again. All right, I have a photo card. I think this is the lenticular because it's a little bit thicker. Ooh, we also got Tere's little lenticular. I'll try and do it so you can see that. Super cool. It like has like little bubbles, kind of. Cute. Okay, photo cards. We got one of them. Oh, we also, wow, this is just this is just a Tere album. Like, this is full on just a Tere album. Holy cow. But here is his loyalty photo card and the back. I love the shark. Love the shark on the back. All right, and then last photo card, if I can grab it. Wow, we are doing so good. Holy cow. So we also got Jiwoong's photo card. All right, this one doesn't look dirty on the back, so I'm still a little on the fence of like what's happening with that other one, but here is his loyalty version, looking so handsome. So there are pulls for that. Okay, last album version, and then we will move on to the Digipack. All right, last standard version. This is the mystery version, and this one opens outwardly. Cool. All right, let's just do let's just do the same thing that we've been doing. This one's a little bit harder to do though because of how it opens, but I will just snatch the photo book right from up top. And we will quickly go through this one. This one's kind of like the crazier, I don't even know what you would call this concept. It just kind of reminds me of like, in like a weird way, it kind of reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland. And I think it's just like all of the stripes and the like the checkerboard. Oh wow, that's cool. Like the cutout. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Yeah, it really just kind of gives me like Alice in Wonderland vibes, even like with like the sideways door and like everything's a little bit like mismatched. Why is his sleeve like half the length of his body? Interesting. Ooh, the little face gems. This concept is like so different, I feel like, from the other ones. I mean, I think every concept is really different from one another, but this one is like especially different, I feel like. Pretty. What is up with this sweater though? Why is one sleeve like the entire length of him? It's very like a high fashion, I guess. Wow. Wow, serving face. So pretty. How's little beads and braids. Cute. Here's another cutout. I really like the cutouts. I think that's really unique. I like that they did that. Also, this hat. I love that these like Loverboy hats have like infiltrated K-pop and like K-pop groups. I think they're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at Matthew. Just pinch his little cheeks. He's the cutest little thing. Oh my gosh. Ricky with these dip dyed ends. He had this a lot during the promotion stages. Pretty. I've only ever seen Ricky with his like dyed blonde hair. I'm sure there's pictures out there with him in his dark hair, but I would be really interested to see him in dark hair. Like, I think he is kind of following the route that Felix and Hyunjin kind of are, which are like natural blondes, even though they're not, you know, like they're natural blondes. So I think seeing Ricky dark haired is gonna like throw a shift in the universe, just like how when Felix went dark for the first time in like 3 years, it was like a shift in the universe. But I would love to see dark haired Ricky. I want to see what that looks like. With this face, I'm sure it would like accentuate it even more so. This giant key and book. It's so whimsical. The set is so whimsical. There's another cutout. I wonder why they only did the cutout for this version. It would have been cool if they like did a cutout for every single one, but probably cost them a little bit more to do so. When the photo book gets to the end, I don't quite know like what's the best way to like flip through it. Oh, I love his like little freckles. The little freckles are so cute. Oh, cute. That's such a cute picture. Oh my goodness. Cute! Oh my gosh, love that. Love that. Alright, let's look through inclusions now. Again, the paper envelope and CD plate. Here is the poster. Oh, this is a cute poster. And then this. Ooh, okay, this is, oh, I was like, what is this? It's, I actually kind of don't know what this is. You can like fold these, and then I think it's like a little like folded message card. But we got Yuvin's. We got his message card. I'll close this so we don't see the pulls right away. Postcard. We also got Tere's. I'm pulling a lot of Tere. He's like coming for me. Coming for me, especially in that last album. Like, cute. Alright, photo card. Okay, first first one is Jiwoong. Wow, we're doing so well. I'm shocked. All right, here's the back of his. Wow, cute. Super cute. All right, and then last photo card. Oh, also again comes with the keychain, same as before. It would have been nice. It probably would have been a lot, but it would have been nice if all the keychains were different amongst the versions, because this is the only thing that's the same amongst all 3 versions. But it kind of would have been nice if this was different, like each one was like unique to the concept, but it's fine. It's fine. And then, okay, last photo card. Oh my gosh! I have nearly pulled every single jiwoong. Are you kidding me? I'm not complaining, but like, oh my gosh. I never ever pull my biases. What the heck? So here is his second mystery version photo card. Oh my goodness. Wow, I love that for me. I love that for me. Okay, and I guess lastly, while we're on the topic, let's go through his Digipack version really quick. Let me just stuff everything back in here. Wow, I really am kind of shocked that I pulled so much jiwoong at this point. It's crazy. Alright, so this one is like a really nice soft matte material. I kind of like that. It's got some like chrome reflective foil. Here's what the inside looks like. Oh, there's stuff on this side. Okay, here. Woo! I didn't know the CD plate would be like them on the CD, but that's fun. So here's his. Is that all that's on this side? Yeah. So slide that back in. Slide everything out. Okay. Alright, this should be a super quick little flip through. In this like darker, kind of like military-esque look. Very nice. So handsome. Ooh, and a group shot as well. I love Matthew's like little curls here. It kills me. Cute. All right. Ooh. I did like a double take on that group photo. I like it. Cute. I love that. Short and sweet. All right, and then for inclusions, let's see. Oh, well, we know whose signature that is, but here is like little sticker sheet. I guess they drew little animals. I love Ricky's cat. Oh, and also Yuvin's like bear, bunny, jiwoong's big-headed. Wow, these are adorable stickers. I love these. The dog. Oh, these are amazing. Oh, these are so cute. I love that. All right, before we look at the photo card. Oh, I thought this was member specific, but I guess it's... Oh, it is. Okay, this star, it has jiwoong's name on it. It says jiwoong. So I guess they're kind of member specific, but also like not really. I think I saw like if you get all the versions and you put this together, it's kind of like a 9-sided like 3D star. But I feel like they could have maybe put the member on here. Whatever. I'm not too pressed about it. I was just like, is this member specific? And then yeah, it said his name. So, okay, so photo card. Should we just flip over both of them at the same time? Because we already know whose this is based on the signature. So, oh, so we have Gunnick, obviously. And we also got Eugen's. We got Eugen's photo card. And there's his back and signature. Cute! I'm not disappointed, but I was fully expecting to just pull jiwoong's photo cards here right now because of everything that's happened in this unboxing, but I will take these. These are very, very cute pieces. I love the wink. I love the wink there. Okay, let me grab everything real quick and then we will say our goodbyes. Alright, here's everything that we pulled today, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I'm still a little bit shook at the number of jiwoong PCs that we pulled. I'm especially shocked that I pulled both of his mystery version PCs. Like, what a slay for me. Like, honestly, I did that. And I'm super, super happy. But overall, I am in love with this album. I think they did an amazing job. It's been so much fun following along with them, like I said, as they've been promoting and doing all the music shows and stages and all the comeback events that they've been happening. It's been so, so fun. I am really in my ZB1 feels recently. I definitely feel myself falling further and further down in the rabbit hole. I like pre-ordered their season's greetings, so that's a thing that's happening and that's gonna be coming and that we'll unbox at some point. But yeah, I just feel myself myself falling more and more in love with them every single day, and it breaks my heart a little bit knowing that they're temporary, but you know, who knows? Who knows what the next 2 years will give us, so I'm just holding out onto that for as long as I can. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm a zerose at this point. I feel like I can't deny it. I definitely am a part of the fandom. I'm really enjoying them as a group. So I definitely feel like I'm here to stay for a while. So more ZB1 stuff coming on the channel soon. But with that said, I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!